Hi, I'm Pete. We're working on Deerdar today on the Maritime unit. I've been in the police 19 years and I'll just show you around for the day out on the water here in the Hauraki Gulf. This is our gear room. This is generally where we start our day. Obviously we've got all our police protective equipment here, which is our stab resistant vest and that, so if we're going to a job which might involve us working as police enforcement officers, we'll grab our Saba, which is our stab resistant armour. We also have our maritime gear, which is our life jackets, our wet weather gear, our sea boots, our warm clothes, and I keep mine all in the bag so I can just grab my bag and off we go. Yep. It's a Sunday morning, we're just starting our shift. We've just left the berth here at Mechanics Bay. Steve's driving from the flybridge up there. We're going to go out today and have a look around. It's a nice morning, so we're going to have a look around, do a bit of a patrol and see what boats are out there. And we'll do a boat safety patrol just to make sure everyone's being safe and behaving on the water. But before we do that, we need to go and refuel the boat just to make sure we're going to fuel to last the day. Yeah, lines are on. Okay, we're in the wheelhouse of Deerdar. Obviously inside the wheelhouse we've got Steve over here on the helm, he's driving the boat, and next to him is Mark, he's doing the navigation. So obviously between the two of them, they need to navigate around all the vessels and structures around the harbour. A typical day for us, it does vary quite a lot. If you're on an early shift, generally your day starts around the boat, doing engineering checks on the boat to make sure the boat is seaworthy and hasn't got any faults. A lot of that might be us having to repair faults on the boat as well to keep it going. We are primarily policemen first, so we do spend a lot of time around town assisting the beat staff downtown with general policing stuff as well. We are responsible for any marine search and rescue in the Auckland region, and we also assist with other police units outside the Auckland region as well. So obviously a lot of our work is around education as well, because obviously in New Zealand anyone can buy a boat and go boating with no experience. So a lot of it is about education, making sure people know the rules and making sure they're staying safe and keeping themselves safe. G'day guys, where have you come from today? This guy's just left the ramp. Obviously we're just coming into, well, it's springtime, coming into summer. The boats have been sitting all winter. He's obviously left the ramp. He's probably made it about 400 metres and promptly broken down. So we'll go and give him a bit of assistance. So this is the entrance way to the saloon. Generally we refer to this as the sick bay, where we put any ambulance patients. We generally put ambulance patients down here because it's easy to carry them in and out. And also if we've got any prisoners, we'll bring the prisoners in here and we'll actually handcuff them, physically handcuff them to the seat. This here is the saloon area where we can cook our meals, have our meals. We've got the fridge and freezer behind you here, and it's basically a living area. This is accommodation. Obviously got two bunks in here, we've got one on each hull. So this is where the crew sleep when we're away on border patrol work. It's the same as the other hull, we've got accommodation here, another two bunks. The boat you can see here is on the cradle. We can hydraulically lower it down into the water while we're underway, so we can dispatch it pretty quick and go into shallow waters or go talk to boats with it. Very handy piece of kit for us. And one more toilet. So up here we've got the flybridge. We can also drive the boat from up here. Generally if we're coming alongside any structures or other vessels, we'll come up here and drive from here so we've got a better view of what we're doing. Some sort of little vessel, is it? Yeah. Hello, how are you? Enjoying your breakfast? We just saw you anchored here, we'll just come make sure you're not fishing, that's all. No. Yeah, just relaxing? It's a no fish place. Yeah, cool. Oh, perfect. Just somebody enjoying their breakfast. Obviously they're anchored in the marine reserves, we just thought we'd just check, make sure they're not fishing. But all he's doing is eating his breakfast, so he's quite happy. Just enjoying the morning. Nothing? Where are you from? Oh, okay. You anchored up to Witi. Cool, same to you. See ya. The sort of one we should be boarding.
We want to. Did he have much more in his chili or?
Oh, there's a few in the chili bin, can we see? There's a couple of other chili bins there, yeah. Yeah, we just boarded a boat there off Gulf Harbour. We don't always board boats. We make a call at the time. Obviously, when we spoke to him, we could see plenty of chili bins on the deck, and he obviously had an old fish hold. It's obviously an old fishing boat. So I clearly couldn't see everything that I wanted to see. So we made a decision to board the boat, put someone on board and actually have a look at the boat, just to make sure he's adhering to the fisheries limits and sizes. I have been a recreational boatie since I can remember. I've always enjoyed my boating. Just like any specialist job in the police, the prerequisite is basically you have to be a constable on permanent appointment. What that means is you've been working as a constable for at least 2 years and completed all the requirements to get permanent appointment as a constable. From there you can apply for any specialised job. So the process then is if a job comes up, we advertise it. The applicants apply for it and we'll go to interview and select the best applicant. Obviously whatever you can bring to the interview, whether it be in relation to maritime experience or engineering experience, will certainly give you a bit more chances of getting the job. Yeah. G'day! How's the fishing? Heaps of fish?
Cowboy!
Cowboy? How big is your snapper? What's the smallest snapper you got there?
Yeah.
He's the smallest, is he? You got a radio on board or communication?
Oh, yeah, just cell phones.
Cell phones. Got them in a waterproof bag or something? So your boat doesn't leak at all?
Yeah, fine.
It's good. Just needs a bit of a paint job, eh? Okay guys, have a good day, eh?
Good day.
See ya. Just doing boat safety patrols. These guys here, as you can see, they're all wearing a life jacket. The boat might be a little bit old, but it still works fine. But at least they got their life jackets on, they're doing everything right, the fish are good. Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, make him work. Get it on there. I'll make sure. All the way to the top thing.
So here we are at the end of the day. What I'll do now is we've got a shift report where we'll put all the work we've done in for the day. A lot of other people don't actually know what we do, and to some people they might think we just go out there and some bays need our lunch. We actually do quite a bit of work, so we just like to record it all just so it's there for everyone to read. Yeah, working on the Maritime unit is a great job. Obviously we've got the Hauraki Gulf, which is a great place to work. It's a great office. But if you're a fair weather sailor only, it may not be for you. You know, we go out some pretty rough seas as well. We go out in jobs on search and rescue jobs where no other vessels will deploy because of the conditions. But that's what makes it challenging and exciting for us. Sometimes we get seasick, it's just a part of the job. But probably the most rewarding part of the job is when you do actually pull people from the water and you know that had you not been there, they would have perished. So that's probably the most rewarding part of the job.